Alrighty, let's get into it. Left-hand side of the map is the Maniacs. We have a Hanzo, Gazlo, Johanna, Deathwing, and Brightwing. Feel better? Oh, it's this. You know what? Damn. I'd rather have this soreness and pain than when I went through my L5S1 earlier this year. On the right-hand side is going to be CM Daybreak with a Varian, Greymane, Stukov, Dahaka, and Weenus.
10 seconds.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a muscular issue. I'm pretty sure it's like a muscular thing, and it should go away by like tomorrow, maybe Saturday. I might jump in the hot tub tonight, honestly, just to help it out, because when I took a shower today, I just blasted the back of my back with hot water, and that seemed to help out a bit, loosen up the muscles a bit here. All right. Draconic Blood level 1, I believe, or Draconic Might for our Deathwing. Start burninating the wave. Mid lane engagement looks like it's not going to be yielding much. MVP tried to get a drag there, didn't work out. Wanus with 2 stacks picked up on that Chromie. The one and only Wanus. I believe there's an emote in chat, Resident Weenus. I believe there's a classic emote from on BTTV called Resident Weenus. Like 90% sure I still have that. Big Scary Duck, what's up, bud? The Prenestein's therapeutic me for that movie. We're gonna be watching it tomorrow. Come on by. Do you need a ping tomorrow, Big Scary Duck? Because we do have movie alert pings in my Discord if you need. There it is. That one time Weenus fell asleep in the middle of D&D. And people literally were shouting into microphones, calling his cell phone, because I actually have his cell phone number, I think. So I think I called his phone. Yeah. And he was just passed out. I think like he didn't sleep that night before, and then he drank like 2 beers during D&D and then just passed out. Sleep over D&D? I don't know about that. I enjoy hanging out with my friends. I enjoy playing D&D with some buds. But also, if I was that tired, I would just honestly be like, hey guys, I can't play today. I will fall asleep in the middle of this. Uh-oh, bottom lane, Weenus polymorphed, hit with a laser, but does not go down. Taps the well and will be fine for the time being. Hanzo finishing on a camp over here. We'll be seeing Deathwing and Dahaka on top. Dahaka did go into Hero Stalker, so that Dark Swarm, excuse me, will be providing some essence as he does get ticks onto enemy heroes. Condemned from Johanna again in the bottom lane onto Weenus, and Stukov, double damn trying to back away. The no heal onto Weenus, but able to get away with like 69 HP. Why not? Sleep and dragons, because then you don't get to, then when it's your turn to roll, people are trying to wake you up. Dream Shot Brightwing level 4. Okay, wants that extended range. Could see Hush later on. Just so you get that center silence. Seven Talon a little bit faster on the left-hand side for Maniacs, but Bush Party over here. Bush Party in the rotation. Alright, so we knew something was being set up here. Is it still there? Nope. Members of CM Daybreak were not patient enough for the rotation, but I can't blame them, honestly. They wanted to set up around the subjective area. Getting the single target gank just wasn't the main priority. Peek into top lane. Oh, Deathwing with an interrupt onto the Hearth and top. Gazlo Explodium Charge thrown down on the ground. Chromie trying to get some Sandblast onto Django here. Time Traps being replaced into the bush. Sir Watson the second. Hey, I think I met him. I think I met him in Germany. A sweet, sweet lad. Oh, we also have Sticky Flare for our Brightwing. So yeah, that honestly, Hush makes a lot of sense right now with all this additional stuff. On from Varian onto the Johanna. Iron Skin's activated. Lurking Arm down from the Stukov. Trying to find something here, but it's not working out. No one on the objective channel. Gazlo, Greymane getting soaked into mid, actually passing each other in the rotation. It is a horrible anomaly for the Chromie. She's able to place more time traps down on the ground, but... And also actually have a greater cooldown. We got the Morbius Loop level 7, level 9... Nope, no, level 7, sorry. It's about quarter level for Venus here to be able to get level 10. We'll see if it's Slowing Sands or Temporal Loop. Iron Skin... No, you probably want to go into Slowing Sands, realistically. There's too much to kind of deal with Temporal Loop. Yeah, I mean, who are you going to really put it on? I mean, Gazlo could self-cleanse it. Hanzo could be a target, but then he could be... maybe cleansed by Soothing Mist. Actually, would Soothing Mist cleanse away Temporal Loop? I don't know if it does. Remove all stuns, roots, slows, and silence effects. Yeah, it's not an unstoppable, so actually, yeah, Temporal Loop. But there's Iron Skin to deny it there. It does force out the Iron Skin early, so that there's still utility from it. And Hanzo does go down. That's going to be a Molten Flame from Deathwing, cooking up a few enemies. Johanna will finish Subdue. Double Dam sniped by the Brightwing with the Arcane Flare. Johanna was taken down, as typically that's what happens when you finish your Subdue. Venus will not go down to the Cataclysm. Little Earth Shatter out from Deathwing. Finds the Greymane stun. Molten Flame going out. Brightwing, by the way, still threatened by Dahaka. Gets the drag immediately onto the Fairy Dragon. Volcanic Drog tried to get out of here. Venus looking to step up. The Molten Flame. Venus trying to stand out of the fire. And he will not be taken down by the lava. Oh. What a game number 1 in the series. Good back and forth. This is still our first objective, almost 6 minutes in. Deathwing with a few sky drops, sky falls. Those also, by the way, heal him up a little bit faster. If it hits a hero, Deathwing heals for 3% of his maximum health, so that'll allow Deathwing to get back into the mix a little bit faster. Gazlo, by the way, is still split soaking for the team, and that will be 10 talents here on the left-hand side. Dragon's Arrow, Blessed Shield, Bellowing Roar, Blink Heal for the Brightwing, and a Gravo Bomb. 3,000 for the Gazlo. Now, keep in mind, I think this is something we often miss with Gravo Bomb. It's not just the big ol' AoE CC. So after 1.5 second delay, pull enemies towards the center of the area, dealing 326 damage. Basic abilities. Hold on 1 second. Drag from Dahaka, Lurking Arm from Stukov, a Temporal Loop activated onto Django, pulls back to Johanna, but she doesn't activate Iron Skin this time. Chromie's done with her level 1, as now Gazlo is rotated in. The Bellowing Roar from the Deathwing. There's going to be the Gravo Bomb into the Explodium Charge. Sir Watson with a giga massive play for the team, as Volcanic Dog does not go down. It's a triple kill for Maniacs, who are now going to push into Tempest and Double Dam. But they won't find extra kills. Crickets. So anyways, the big thing at the end is that we never talk about this. The basic abilities from Gazlo deal 30% more damage for 5 seconds after casting Gravo Bomb 3000. I think a lot of us overlook that, which is just a really cool utility for Gazlo as well. On the opposing side, it will be Shield Wall Varian. He's going to have that protection status when he hits the W. Curse Bullet, Greymane, Flailing Swipe, Stukov, as well as Isolation and the Temporal Loop, which was already picked. Bottom lane boss will be grabbed here. Are they going to go for a double boss play from the members of Maniacs? Chromie showing mid, Dahaka showing top, Varian showing bottom, so they know that the enemies will not be on that boss. Next tribute point is right next to this. They could look to invade this Bruiser camp. Unfortunately, Aaron will be able to finish that out faster. I like how Volcanic Dog was like, let me check the bush, and Django's just like, I'll just walk through it. I'm Johanna. MVP on this left-hand side does scout this out. Swap visions here. Let's get the vision of our blue squad. Deathwing coming in. Does have Bellowing Roar available. Puts down a Molten, or a Lava Burst. Earth Shatter down on the ground. Varian charges in. Bellowing Roar activated. There's going to be a Condemn from the Johanna. A Gravo Bomb thrown out as well. Dragon's Arrow from the enemies. Big Lurking Arm from Stukov. Sir Watson gets taunted, but it doesn't matter. Greymane lunges in, looking for the Hanzo, who will get a natural agility over the wall, and a Polymorph onto Greymane. Turns him into a crab. The Razor Swipe, the roll to disengage. Double boss play coming out from the side of Maniacs. A CM Daybreak will not... Well, they'll have to clear this away. And they'll be down 2 tribute points as Deathwing burns up mid lane wave. A good attempt. I mean, it was level 12 to level 12 when this boss play was happening. It was a very fine attempt. It just... Oh, it just did not work out between Dragon's Arrow, Bellowing Roar, Blessed Shield, Gravo Bomb. Man, it's just a little too much. And some Polymorphs somewhere in there as well. Top lane fort will be at 50%. Bottom lane fort down to about, let's say 10% on that bad boy. Okay. So we got 13s on both sides. Chromie, of course, has gnome speed ahead. We'll have Dahaka going to Ferocious Stalker. Got the Shattering Throw for Varian, which will be a nice pickup into the Johanna. Dahaka steps up, waiting for the drag availability, but there's not going to be one. Iron Skin was still active right there. Couple Sandblasts from Chromie being thrown in. All right. Top left objective. It's 8-4 in kills. 4 kill lead for the left-hand side for Maniacs. And Gazla with another wave crashing onto the fort. Johanna and Varian, a little back and forth here. Doesn't look like there'll be much more. Dahaka brushstalks in. Left-hand side, Brightwing and Hanzo going for the channel. Chromie with 1 delay, but it's only going to be hitting. That's a lurking arm from Stukov. Gets the delay onto Brightwing. Dragon's Arrow answered back from Hanzo as Django corners Weenus in the corridor. Chromie goes down. Stukov to fall. That'll be a polymorph onto Dahaka as well. And this looks like it will be full tribute picked up by Sir Watson II. I wonder if Sir Watson the first plays Heroes of the Storm.
You shall fall.
I mean, it would only make sense to me.
Blue team has
Deathwing drops into bottom, picks up some of the remaining experience down on the ground, and looks to step up and take down a fort. They will confirm top lane fort during all of this. Now the rotation into mid. Gazlo, is Sir Watson playing a new game where he's like, I don't need post 10 talents? Currently doesn't have a level 13 or 16. Deathwing holding level 16. That is just a mean old laser into Arcane Flare. Finds the kill. Tempest Jet will go down. A drag from Dahaka landing on Gazlo, but it doesn't matter to him. What's going on with this 13-16, Sir Watson? And Deathwing. Well, Deathwing level 16 hold. Did they just forget talents?
has destroyed a fort.
Or is Sir Watson like, I one time saw Madara win a game without picking a single talent. I can do this too. Just post level 10. Dahaka Cataclysm's in.
Enough.
Chromie and Stukov will fall. A couple respawns coming out from the side of CM Daybreak. As they will lose this mid lane fort. Keep. So Deathwing does pick up the Conflagration level 16. I mean, it makes sense. He had Wicked Inferno. He already had the Infernus as well. I just don't get what Gazlo's waiting for here. Volcanic Dog taking out this extra side wall in top lane. Deathwing dropping down from the sky. Curse Bolt from Greymane chunks onto Sodium immediately. Earth Shatter from Deathwing. Lands the stun onto Tempest. A Temporal Loop onto Brightwing. She'll get hit by 1 Sandblast. Molten Flame from Deathwing. MVP on the left-hand side will be seen. Oh, Gazlo decided on his 13 finally. Superior Schematics. And then Arc Reactor. Okay. Not sure about the delay on that one. Maybe Watson will come into the stream at some point and tell us what's going on with that, but either way. Oh, next tribute point down in the bottom right. There is going to be the Hush from Brightwing. Boss in the bottom left is up. Boss in top is up in 5 seconds. They could look to trade these. Phase Shift from Brightwing. A little stun onto the Johanna, no big deal. Salt Penguin, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Sorry the alert didn't go off. We'll resend that in just a second here. Sodium getting a little bit low. Gravo Bomb from Gazlo pulls in just the Greymane. Bless Shield from Johanna popping off as well. Currently a Brightwing going, Brightwing. Chromie going down. Temporal Loop onto one enemy. Double Dam trying to back away. Johanna comes through with the extra kill, the extra damage needed. Gazlo and friends will be able to get the triple kill here. Looking to maybe chase onto this Dahaka. MVP pops a little bit of essence, and that is a quadra kill.
Who the hell's that? That's not what's his name, the grad student.
Nah, I graduated. Must be the new one.
New one. That's supposed to be a...
I'm set. And with the quadra kill, maybe a pentakill into Aaron here, the core is going to be falling. Brightwing gets the autos needed, but Chromie does respawn. No Finland in this one, but it is a 20-5 game favoring the side of Animaniacs. GG, well played, map number 1. Salt Penguin, thank you for the brand new Prime Gaming. I appreciate that greatly. Welcome to the community, and thank you for your Prime. Thank you. Sorry it didn't go off the first time. Sometimes Twitch alerts are just rude. Sometimes they're just rude. I will never be able to spell focaccia bread. I will never be able to spell focaccia bread properly. It's a guarantee in life. Been watching YouTube for a while. Happy to finally catch a stream. Hey, Salt Penguin, thank you so very much. Do stream 6 days a week. Tuesday through Sunday, and just about every day starts at 9 a.m. PDT. We typically go till about 3, 4 PDT. Sometimes, if I'm feeling healthy and not in pain, we go even longer, but the average stream is about 6 to 7 hours, so we got good stuff. We got good content here. But thank you again for the Prime Gaming. That means a lot to me, and thank you. A lot of places you can use your Prime, and appreciate using it here. I make pretzels for a living, Bahamut. Let me just backseat you on how to make pretzels on your stream. Left-hand side, we have the Animaniacs up in this best of 3 series here in Division B East, Beast of NGS. We've got a Sir Watson Orphea, Django Stitches, Brickets on your Han Soap. We have a Volcanic Dog Brightwing, Eric Baylog and Olaf playing the Lost Vikings. We'll see a Tempest Jet Murden for the side of CM Daybreak, Aaron on Greymane, Double L Dam will be your Anduin, MVP Dahaka, and Wanus is your Tychus.
4, 3,
Tonkus. Anyways, the TLV, they have this wonderful thing where they pick up regeneration globes. They have this Viking horde, so we'll see how many regeneration globes do the Vikings pick up by the end of the game. That is the question that we need to answer. As I'm trying to figure out, like, I've gotten this to work properly, and I've gotten this to break, and I don't know what the condition is. I always think that it's not selecting a Viking at the start of the game. But I could be wrong. It actually could be that you need to select a Viking at the start of the game. That's going to be a natural agility from Hanzo. He's able to get away as Volcanic Dog does phase shift over to Brickets, and will be able to heal up that Hanzo, denying any early game kill in this bottom lane. Dahaka already doing double soak duties, as he will be going enhanced agility level 1. And the Vikings are tracking properly, chat. The Viking is tracking properly. This should be 100% right. We're going to double check it against the live. Yes, it is. All right, good. So there you go. The Viking tracker's good, so you can know what they're doing or what they're collecting so far. And if you do, as I said, if you know the results, Twitch gamble. If not, Twitch gamble. 69 or more, 68 or less. It's Towers of Doom. Looks like Vikings are playing all 3 lanes. Imagine not buying one specific thing because it costs a shit ton and will only be used once, yeah. Like, I don't need to buy special flaky salt for pretzels. I'm just gonna put regular salt on it like a normal human being. Hey, Brickets, what's up, bud? If you're doing soft pretzels, what kind of dippers? Honestly, it depends on how involved it is, but I might just buy a can of nacho cheese sauce and just do that.
Ow, my balls.
Is that the most weenus in my channel? Thank you for the 69 bits, bud. Good to see you, dude. I hope you've been well. I hope things are going good for you. You love my cast. Thank you very much for the kindness. Appreciate it. Glad to bring you all some wonderful games, and let's... Oh, wait, hold on. Greymane trying to back away. Will not be taken down. Double L Dam a little low here. Hook from Stitches, and that's not going to be a good position for Anduin. The slam, the slow. Tychus dashes in to try and body block. But Hanzo misses. Oh, I thought he was not in range for the auto. And Hanzo does get the kill onto Anduin. Might take down Tempest Jet here. MVP misses the drag. Dark Swarm activated. Brightwing phase shift comes through. Tychus dashes away. Tempest is going to be scattered by the Hanzo, and Django Hook does not connect. Beer cheese is where it's at. Yeah, it just but you have to keep in mind, like, if we're gonna be doing a brew stream as well, like having that many pots and pans on the stove and stuff like that's a little... I don't know if I can manage all of that. That's the big thing. I don't know if I can manage to do another thing like that at the same time. I don't think it's super involved, but it's... I don't know. I have to look into the recipe and stuff like that. Beer cheese is not too bad. Good chomp from the Orphea, finds the kill right there. Watson getting low.
Why do Crexels like to play Storm League? Because they are salty.
Thank you, Zig, for the tier 1 for 35 months, almost 3 years of enjoying our amazing channel here. Thank you so much for the continued support. Thank you, bud. Hey Hans, what's up, bud? Beer cheese is pretty easy. Make a roux, add beer, and then flavorings, and then cheese, of course. There's cheese and beer cheese? Get out of town. Get out of town. Now you're just messing with me. Yeah, it's just, I made it, the one time I made it before, the cheese broke. The roux broke or something broke, and it just didn't turn out too good. That's why I was like, if I buy a can of nacho cheese, that's easy. I'll look into beer cheese. I'll look into it, chat. But it seems like chat's already decided what we're going to be making next month for cooking stream as well, so I'm not opposed to it. Hook from Stitches, landing on a Tempest. The Leap of Faith is good. No combo cleanse on that bad boy as we have Tychus dashing away. A Chastise from Anduin. No Piercing Light. Stack number 2. Only one currently as a scatter off the fort. Will not find any enemy heroes. Using Stone Ground Mustard is perfectly acceptable. I actually talked about this on stream like a week or so ago. I do not care for mustard at all. I've tried different breweries' Stone Ground Mustard. I've tried fancy mustard. I've tried generic mustard. I just don't care for it. I've tried a bunch of different ones. It's not my jam. I don't know. Beer cheese? Sure. Ground mustard or Stone Ground Mustard? Don't know. It's like fish. I just don't care for it. Hook won't connect onto Venus right now. Currently have a double objective phase. Vikings with 14 regeneration globes. Oh, that's all we got for our Twitch prediction. 440 to 210. Yikes. Yikes. Muradin Dwarf tosses in. Looking for that Hanzo. Gets hit with a hook from Django. Tychus stepping up. Getting a few more dings. 54 currently. So does have a 1.5 second increase on that minigun duration from 3.5 to 4.5 and some change. You can't stand yellow. Stone Ground Mustard is pretty good though. Mustard, yeah, it's not, no, it's to each their own. I mean, go look at barbecue sauces. There's like multiple ways that people make barbecue sauces too. So it's almost like taste is subjective. Oh yeah, of all the, like, if I'm gonna try a mustard, and you hand me like the yellow, I was gonna say Heinz. Heinz does not make mustard. Heinz makes underwear and stuff. But if you hand me like yellow Heinz, that's disgusting. If you hand me like Stone Ground Mustard or something fancy, I'll give it a shot. But I guarantee I'm not gonna like it. Gorge from Stitches immediately onto the Muradin. Just kind of walked up to him with that one there. Takes Tempest Jet over by the fort. And a hook back in. Venus with the activated minigun inside the bush. With the Draken Laser Drill as well. Trying to take down some of these enemies here. We'll use Draken Laser Drill to weaken the health bar of the Hanzo. Couple autos out from Greymane. Aaron does have that. Inner Beast active. Poking onto the minions here and there. Look at the flank from Weenus. Oh, wait. Rush Talk from Dahaka coming through on the left-hand side. Singular objective phase in the center of the map. It's 5-3 currently in kills. Holy Word Salvation was picked up. We're going to talk about Tens in a second here, because I think we have a fight breaking out once again. That's going to be a lot of damage into Django. Tempest Jet gets a huge scatter hit into him. The Eternal Feast finds no value. Muradin trait kicks in. Little Shadow Waltz from Orphea to back away. Sodium may lose a Viking here. We wait. Stitch is looking for the angle on the hook. Finds Weenus. No Gorge activation. Muradin Dwarf tosses in. Lands the Stormbolt onto Orphea. The drag from MVP not finding anyone. Greymane still clearing things out. Looks like he's Hearthing out for full mana and HP. Brightwing polymorphs to the Dahaka and then blinks away to an ally. Eternal Feast, Gorge, Dragon's Arrow, Blink, and Play Again for Vikings. For the side of CM Daybreak, Avatar, Holy Word Salvation, Draken Laser Drill, Isolation, and Curse Bullet. A few of those cooldowns at the top of your screen are about to finish out. Draken Laser Drill, the only cooldown currently active at like 3-4 seconds. Brightwing on the right! And the burst is there, but meanwhile, Brickus on the left does go down. Tries to get the natural jill over the wall, and that will be Muradin with the kill. Dahaka burrows to just deny the Eternal Feast eternally ticking. No drag available from our Dahaka. And now what do they want to do with this? Gorge onto Tychus. He stepped up a little too close to the fort front gate. Throws down Draken Laser Drill, tries to pick up some stackage. It's not going to find tons of value, but Double L Dam gets the channel, and that will be 3 shots into the enemy core. 33-22. 11-point difference between these two teams as this best of 3 series currently led by Maniacs, and CM Daybreak wants this series to continue on. It's Towers of Doom. It's anyone's game. We'll see how things go. Currently have, there's no way it's only 14 stacks for Vikings. 34 stacks for the Vikings currently. So the tracker broke at some point. I do apologize. But we don't have much Twitch gamble on this one, so I don't think it really matters. I make yellow underwear mustard. Okay, well, yeah, that's also why I don't want yellow Hanes either. Sweet Baby Ray's for mustard. You know what? I found out recently that Sweet Baby Ray's makes a sugarless version just called Ray's barbecue sauce, and that shit's so much better in my opinion. Also, I do my best to cut sugar out of my diet, so. And yeah, if you ever are looking for, if you like Sweet Baby Ray's, try just the regular Ray's barbecue sauce. It's absolutely worth it. Sappers go in. Dahaka looks for the drag. No one found. A hook, though, does find the Dahaka. He burrows, activates Essence. Dark Swarm afterwards. Sweet Baby Ray's is good sauce. Oh, no, it's very good. But in my opinion, Ray, like, it's in the grocery aisle. It's at least if I can find it up here in the mountain town where everything is non-existent, then I'm sure you can find it in regular grocery stores as well. But I think it literally just says Ray's barbecue sauce, and I think it does say sugar-free on it. Yeah, Ray's all day. Ray's all day. I've tried a bunch of different ones, but I just always go back to Ray's. There's one that has a bull, and it's like Matador or something like that. That one's pretty good, too. Django getting chunked here. This Stitches looks like he shall go down. No, he actually lives for the time being. Gorge is onto this Muradin. Orphea dives in. Greymane goes down first. Sodium may lose one of his Vikings. The Draken Laser Drill will take down Olaf. Greymane falling. Watson should be fine here. It looks like left side was channeled by the Vikings. Right side by Tempest Jet. It's going to be delayed once by Hanzo. Ooh, double hell. Damn, no! Oh my god. Hanzo lands the scatter into the singular Stormbow. And Dahaka comes through with revenge for the healer. Hanzo goes down. 7-5 in kills. 16 talent here on the left-hand side as we do have 15.5 on the right. And our Brightwing hearts out for full mana. Does have the phase shift right back into bottom lane onto the Orphea. Sir Watson healed up to just about full. I tried cutting sugar, but it cuts back. Yeah, you gotta cut sugar when it's least expecting it. Hook from Stitches. Tempest able to dwarf toss away. Polymorph midair into a squirrel. A flying squirrel, Tempest Jet. Sodium will die, though. Tychus with 128 dings, so he's got over 6 seconds of minigun time. 3 from the baseline, and at 100 stacks, you have 3 right there, so we're a little over 300, excuse me, a little over 3 seconds extra time. It's probably like 6.2 something. That's Dahaka, Chris. Where's Tychus? Oh, so it's actually it's 7 seconds of minigun time almost. Wow. Tychus picking up a chunk right there. Hanzo took a licking right there. All right. Well, I like that. That was good. That was good. I like that one. Stitch is dead. Orphea dead. We currently have 29 to 18 in core HP. Triple objective phase coming up next. Bottom lane fort front gate being worked on. Actually, this is a keep. Since we have the center teleport open, all of our forts have gone to keep values, as you can see here. They do jump up in health, damage, as well as experience worth. That we can't track, though, unfortunately. Stormbolt into Brightwing. She tries to blink over to Hanzo, but Tychus overkill will be enough to splash in. Greymane takes down Eric in bottom. Oh yeah, I don't think Eric's going to be microed here. Left side was channeled. Dahaka should get right uninterrupted. So this will be an 8-4 trade, as we're looking at a 25-14 game. Oh no, 21-14 game. I didn't see. I thought Greymane was already channeled. Vikings jump. They avoid the grenade. Double Eldam looking for the chastise, the piercing, sodium. No grenade. Tychus already used a Dragon laser drill. Really? Man, Wheatus just hates the Vikings. Wheatus just hates those Nordic lads. Yeah, the center teleport opens up at 12 minutes. If there is an active bell tower phase, it will not open until after that. So like, let's say this bottom lane belt, let's say it's 11 minutes 30 seconds. 11 minutes 29 seconds, let's say that. Objective phase activates, and the objective phase is up for channel at 11:59. This won't open until that objective phase ends, and then it opens up like 5 seconds after the channel and blah 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 happens. 3 sappers over the wall into the into the Gravekeeper. The Raven Lord will take 4 from the boss, so a 4-for-3 trade, 17-11 currently in HP. Laser damage was extra siege damage. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's a good siege tool. I'm not going to read the rest of your comment, but yeah, absolutely. No, I absolutely agree. Yeah, Draken Laser Drill is great siege damage, especially with focusing dioids at level 20. Eternal Feast from the Orphea to zone some enemies. The Gorge from Stitches into Tempest, who does get the activation on to the Avatar. The Stone Form level 16, I assume. Yep, that's Stone Form. Hanzo wants this kill. Tempest trying to wiggle away from this. Tychus dashes in. Minigun is currently active. You see the golden glow on the tip of Wheatus's weapon. Oh, that phrasing. Oh, that phrasing. Excuse me.
Do not disappoint me.
Single alto in the bottom of the map. Sodium gets the channel. 4 shots into the right side core as the Grave Lord will be down to 7 HP. It is going to be focusing diodes at level 20, which is actually really, really good. We do have the Light of the Stormwind, so basically if Anduin gets the entire duration channel, or if Anduin activates Holy Word Salvation and it goes for the entire duration, he gets a massive cooldown. It takes it down to roughly like 16, 17 seconds after timing and such. Stitches goes down, Tempest a little bit low, so you go Holy Word Salvation, 78, 77, 17 seconds. Because it's a 60-second reduction off of the 80, but the 60 seconds ticks after the durations. It's, yeah, math. Math. All right. The other fun fact of the map is that these little pips actually correlate to what is being held. So top left, as you can see, is held on the by the CM Daybreak. And the tops have little ravens on them. Or little Gravekeepers. Towers of Doom is like the coolest design map in Heroes of Storm. They used to glow yellow when rebuilding. It might be weird because I'm on oh, there you go. It was white for a second there because I'm in colorblind mode. Viking trying to get top lane. Oh, apparently we can't post clips in Twitch chat anymore. All right, I'll have to look at my settings after stream today. Hey, what's up, Skinner?
Be swift, heroes.
It's a I think it's a 5-second timeout. I think it's Nightbot is the one being an issue here. Dragon's Arrow into the few enemies. Dragon Laser Drill is going to be summoned down as well. Here's, oh, Chastise. That's a Dragon Laser Drill. Is getting so much value right now. Look at it, just cutting up the enemies here. Greymane's also getting tons of value for the team here. Orphea and Stitches will go down. Muradin and Greymane find the kill. Sappers go in through bottom lane. And that's going to be an absolute massacre right now during this objective phase. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for game here. No problem, just clipping my glowing weapon. One shot plus Anduin, and that's GG's. Long. A beautiful comeback from the members of CM Daybreak, and they keep the series alive. We're 1-1. Oh, Viking Globes, I do know, is actually at 70-something. So it is 69 or more. But the payouts, it's not a crazy big payout, so no worries on that one. Should have saved the laser for Siege. Yeah, should have saved it for Siege instead of that game-winning team fight. All good, thank you. I appreciate you understanding. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, for map number 3 in our second best of 3 of the day for Division B East. Division Beast, we've got on the left-hand side Maniacs with a Sir Watson II on Alexstrasza. Brickets will be your Chromie, Sodium, Leoric, Django, Diablo, and Volcanic Dog playing Deathwing. Very fitting name for Volcanic Dog playing Deathwing.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Right side of the map, we're going to be taking a look at Tempest Jet, Blaze, Aaron on the Malthael, Double L Dam will be your Anduin MVP, Dahaka, and our Twitch prediction player, we've got a Kael'thas Venus, and the question that I posed to all of you lovelies at home is how many regeneration globes will he pick up by the end of the game? 40 or more, 39 or less, get your gambles in. Sodium, thank you for the brand new Prime Gaming. Welcome to the Bahamut. I appreciate that greatly. No message, but thank you so very much for using your Prime here. A lot of places you can use it. I'm glad you choose our channels. Django makes it out alive. Diablo does not go down. Firestomp's raining out from him as the Earth Shatter from Deathwing does land. Actually, it lands no damage. First Punisher will be Frozen in the mid lane. Dahaka up and top. Let's see, what is he going at level 1? Enhanced Agility. Leoric with the Consumed Vitality. I've been seeing a lot of Leorics go into Ghastly Reach as well, but it is Infernal Shrines, and Paralyzing Rage is pretty good up against Mercenaries and Monsters. Skeletal Defenders are monsters, as well as the Punisher. Can't even remember what I had for breakfast, no cheating here. See, here's the trick, Double L Dam. Just eat the exact same thing every single day, and you'll never forget what you eat. Like, I eat eggs, toast, and sausage every day with some orange juice. Boom. Now, if you asked me what I had for dinner 2 days ago, I couldn't tell you. Dinner's where we change things up here. Well, we have Abundance, Circle of Life for our Alexstrasza. Chromie trying to get away over here. The Gravity Blast from Kael'thas does not connect. 2 Regeneration Globes currently for our Master of Flames. Little Divine Star being thrown out from Double. Oatmeal every day. That's nice and healthy, Skinner. But what about some steamed hams? Skinner, what's your opinion on steamed hams? Just really curious about that. Piercing Light for Anduin level 4, as we do actually have the Ghastly Reach at level 4 as well for Leoric, so no Neil Peasants. A Horrible Anomaly. For extra time traps, we'll have the Hero Stalker, Mana Tap for Kael'thas. Not going to go into Netherwind or the other blue one that I'm blanking on. You're vegetarian? Well, good for you. But what's your opinion on steamed hams? And what is, oh god, what's his name? Superintendent Chalmers. What does he think about it? Alright, well, we got good odds on our Twitch prediction here. Let's get going into our first objective phase in 2 seconds here. 7 talents here, almost here on both sides. Top lane, Leoric. I think he's got the Wraith Walk out in time. Yeah. Living Bomb applied, but yeah, he'll tap well, no big deal. Sidewall gets hit with a little bit of that splash damage from said Living Bomb, but Fallen Shamans in top lane will crash, be cleared away by the side of CM Daybreak. As there's a drag onto Leoric, he gets hit with a Living Bomb. Flame Strike's coming out as well from Kael'thas, so they can't take down the Bone King Leoric. Double healing circle down from Alexstrasza. Kael'thas is like, cool, I'm gonna put a circle on your circle. Return some damage with that Flame Strike. I do gotta say that Venus accidentally took the wrong level 1 talent here. Must have been a misclick. You can let us know in Twitch chat. Overpower onto the Malthea, who dives back over Django. Another Shadow Charge onto Malthea to try and get away from the enemies. 30 to 13 in Skeletal Defenders, favoring the side of Maniacs. As an Earth Shatter from Deathwing finds 2. Chromie on the left-hand side. Malthea tries to chase in. A good heal coming out from Alexstrasza. The healing circle put on the ground. Kael'thas anticipated her direction. The Chromie, excuse me, unable to get that hit as she double-backed into the healing circle, and Brickets lives for the time being. They are fine, as this Punisher still gets picked up by the side of Animaniacs. Missed Convection talent by that close. Okay, alright, cool. Good time was had, Vile. I'm pooped. Sorry, Skinner. Anytime I see your name, I literally think of the Aurora Borealis bit. Alrighty, 18 of 20 stacks for Chromie, 9 of 15, I believe, for the Circle of Life, 52 souls for Diablo, 2 stacks of 10 for Enhanced Agility, 10 stacks of that Mana Addict on the Kael'thas, as we do have a Gravity Lapse. No Gravity Lapse being thrown out right there. I saw the Shroud of Malthael. Meanwhile, we'll cycle through the other numbers. We do have Nanomachine Coating as well as the Oil Dispersal. Oh my god, is Tempest Jet a fan of Grill and Kill? Oh my god, are we gonna get a Grill and Kill game? Stark said that he was gonna make Grill and Kill meta for Division A, and I'm still waiting for that. He might have been joking, though. But I took it as seriousness, because I want Grill and Kill to be meta. And yes, chat, I know before you say it, I know you're giving up Collision Course. I know. Collision Course should honestly just be a questing talent. Like Jaina Ice Block. Chromie Deep Breathing, level 1 is done. Django is able to back away. Actually, First Blood just now coming through for CM Daybreak, I just realized. I thought that was a further kill, but first kill being to Alexstrasza. First Punisher phase is over. Second one will be Mortar. Dahaka looking for the drag off of the Wraith Walk, and right into the loving arms of Kael'thas Flamestrike. Oh, your last name is Skinner, and I was an instructor, so I thought I'd make a play. Oh! Well, good on you for being an educator or instructor. Yeah, there's a bit from The Simpsons where sorry, I always forget his title, where Chalmers goes over to Skinner's house for lunch. The Aurora Borealis bit. Steamed clams. Superintendent. Yes, thank you. I said it earlier and then I forgot immediately. That bit just leaves rent-free in my brain. Diablo, he's got the reduced soul consumption, still 86 souls. He needs 14 more for the respawn. Let's see, Lifebinder, Slowing Sands, Entomb, Bellowing Roar. Diablo, probably Lightning Breath. I think we're gonna do like the Easy Bake Oven here. Ooh, if you put the Slowing Sands inside, we can call it the Slow Cooker. Oh man, it's brilliant. Holy Word Salvation on the right-hand side going to be interrupted by Diablo coming with a Shadow Charge. There's going to be an Entomb, the Pyroblast. But Watson gets the Lifebinder to heal up. The Entomb expires. Diablo's still holding level 10. It's a Last Rites, Malthael, Bunker, Blaze, Holy Word, Salvation, Isolation, and the Pyroblaster Kael'thas. If there was an ETC inside, we could make it steamed hams. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And if Phoenix is inside, we can make it steamed clams. Anyways, sorry. Dumb joke. Moving on. Diablo's still considering level 10. Still like, maybe they'll have something at level 13 that'll really make me decide. No, it's going to be Lightning Breath. So we actually could get the slow cooker. We could get the slow cooker. Entomb, Slowing Sands, Lightning Breath. Even Molten Flame from Deathwing. But Slowing Sands on the right-hand side. Weenie's trying to make their way through all of that. Sodium will be able to Wraith Walk out alive. Deathwing with a big Cataclysm through the objective area. Time stop onto 3 enemies. No added value for that, as it's a Horror Anomaly. Big Molten Flame onto Weenus. And double, as Sodium gets the Lifebinder in time. And Malthael going to try and trade here, but it's going to be another Punisher over to the left-hand side for Animaniacs. This one being Mortar. ETC's a cow. For the purposes of the meme, we'll call him a cow. To be honest, whenever I cast ETC, I always make like brisket jokes and stuff like that. So he hams it up as a performer. Oh, Yanther, clever. I like it. All right. Punisher jumps over. Weenus eats a few punches. Get a heal from double here. Punisher gonna start working its way back over to bottom lane keep. The gate does go down here. Diablo's looking to step up. Nah, he throws a fire stomp down. I think this is the disengage. I watched the steamed hams bit, so I had burgers on the brain. Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Accidentally took Collision Course level 13. Pyroblast onto a full health Diablo. And he heals up most of that with Fire Stomp. Lightning Breath and Molten Flame from Deathwing Diablo activated. Cataclysm into the loving arms of Weenus. Volcanic Dog is going to activate the Bellowing Roar and push back Malthael. Meanwhile, Dahaka and Leoric will be doing double soak duties from top to mid. Kael'thas overpowered. Leap of Faith, short distance. Diablo looking for something here. Good gravity lapse on a Django. And Weenus can't follow up much of that damage. Uh-oh, Jet Propulsion on the Django. Chastise following up. Gravity lapse as well. Lifebinder will be activated. Lays a little low, trying to get out of those Slowing Sands. Holy Word Salvation. Keep in mind, Holy Word Salvation does have a rapid heal inside. Drag from Dahaka. Pulls back the Diablo. The Jet Propulsion into the Chastise. Into a Gravity Lapse. So much activation onto Diablo. And the Feeding Frenzy level 7 gets the cooldowns needed. MVP pulls back this Diablo, but he does not go down. It's Malthael taking down Chromie on the left-hand side of the engagement. But Aaron is going to be taken down by Leoric with a mop to the back. He actually used Skeletal Swing, and I feel like if Sodium didn't take Ghastly Reach, I don't think he would have hit Malthael. I think Malthael would have had enough space to back away. So good call on Sodium at level 4 to take the right talent. That yields a kill later on in the game. Drag from Dahaka, again, Gravity Lapse to follow that up. Tower shots onto Leoric, the Living Bomb applied as well. Sodium gets the Wraith Walk away. Living Bomb takes him down to 400-something HP, and Leoric will be fine. Oh, I am out of tea again already. It's 11-11 though. Alright, so Diablo will grab camp on the left, camp on the right to be grabbed. 16 talent here, almost here as well. Also, the anti-inflammatory stuff kicked in and my neck feels a lot better, so at least there's that. I'm not in miserable pain like I was at the beginning of stream today. Dahaka brush talks in. Oh, Pyroblast onto Brickets, but I don't think... Oh, no! The longest time stop in the game denies Last Rites and Pyroblast. How unfortunate of a target. But Diablo shall go down here. Holy Word Salvation activated. No interrupt onto that, but it doesn't matter right now. There's no Light of Stormwind cooldown reduction. But still, you get the full duration, which is a good chunk of healing. Allied heroes heal for 30% of their maximum health and are protected. Yep. Glad your neck is good. How are the games? Really fun today, Stark. Good to see you, bud. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, I woke up, like, yesterday at the end of the stream, I was having some pretty bad, like, neck muscular pains. And last night before bed, it was absolutely excruciating. Like, I could barely lift my head off the pillow. And then today when I woke up, it was a little bit better. And I think it's getting a little bit better with the non-narcotic drugs we have. Tempest is going to be able to summon the bunker, almost going down. Gravity Lapse from Kael'thas into Django. Cataclysm from Deathwing, though, does allow Diablo to find that kill into Blaze. Lightning Breath activated. Bellowing Roar to try and push someone into the allied side, but it doesn't look like Volcanic Dog can get the angle they were hoping for. 14 to 12 in Skeletal Defenders. Gravity Labs from Kael'thas onto the Diablos. He's looking to step in. There's going to be a Chastise not connecting on said Diablo. As the Deathwing, with 50% HP, is going to get harassed a bit by the Malthael. Let's pull away the Talents really quickly because Malthael might be able to take down Deathwing. Last Rites is available. Does he apply it? Doesn't look like he will. He did get that tick of the bar, but actually, no. He had one more bar, and with the Draconic Might level 1, I do believe that protection would have denied Last Rites' kill. Punisher on the left-hand side. 25 regeneration globes for our Kael'thas currently. Sir Watson looks to step up. The Chastise and the Gravity Labs not connecting. Deathwing drops down from the sky. Hit by one of those Flame Strikes. There's a Pyroblast on a Deathwing. The Entomb from Leoric. We have a Slowing Sands inside all of this as well. Where is the Slow Cooker? There's no Lightning Breath activation. Holy Word Salvation from Anduin does activate. Venus getting pushed out of position. Dahaka brush-stalking in, looking for the drag. Out of this immediately onto the Chromium. Does land it. Pulls her back into the enemy team or the allied team and finds that kill. Punisher in mid will take down the Fort. Fallen Shaman in top lane going to get some value. Decently done here by the side of Animaniacs. They do lose 3, but they get some value across the map. Okay. 27 regeneration globes. We're getting close to 20s. We're going to cycle through the mid to late game numbers here if you are curious what that looks like. Sodium going to respawning, but should be safely should be far enough away from the enemies and shall not be taken down. Okay, so Tempest Jet works on Impaler Camp on the right. Diablo Alexstrasza on the left. Somebody went to BlizzCon 2018. No, that was 17. That was 17. Or wait. No, 2018. 2018. 17, I went to, I didn't go to an event that year. Deathwing drops down. Flame Strike out from Kael'thas onto the point here. 20 talent tier nearing soon. Leoric will push up top lane. MVP able to stay away from that Drain Hope. Bottom lane engagement doesn't happen. Mortar Punisher will be the next Punisher for bottom lane. Could be a win condition for the side of Animaniacs, realistically. Punisher plus push with the exposed keep and already down to the 75% HP. Yeah. Very, very doable to end the game off of that. 6 to 7 in kills. Volcanic Dog is discovered here. Gonna lose one of those armor plates to Malthael. Dahaka Brushstock on the left-hand side of the engagement. York still managing mid. Diablo, Lifebinder applied. Pretty much mitigates the entire, value of Pyroblast. Bellowing Roar from Deathwing activated. Pushes Malthael away. MVP on this Dahaka a little bit low. Not sure if they have Burrow or Essence. Holy Word Salvation activated. Everybody runs on over to get a bit of healing. And we have the Unraveling for Chromie, so it's going to also be every 0.25 seconds. Enemy heroes are slowed by Slowing Sands, have their spell armor reduced by 10 up to 50, and Slowing Sands persists 5 seconds after it's canceled. All right, but 20 talent tier does come through. Technically first for CM Daybreak. It'll be on both sides, though. Fortified Bunker. We're actually going to be seeing Malthael with the final curtain. So no buyback for Malthael. Holy Word Salvation with the upgrade with the Light of the Stormwind. Dahaka's going to go with Apex Predator. I like it. MVP has been using Brush Talk quite a bit on this map. And Pyroblast upgrade as well. We'll take a look at that in a second here, as well as the other side. MVP getting low, pops some Essence, burrows under the ground. There's going to be an Easy Bake Oven on the right-hand side. No Slowing Sands, no Slow Cooker on that one. A Kaimo Cleanse from Double. As this will be Leoric Wraith walking through. The bunker from Blaze. Tempest tries, but I think Tempest is going to go down. Little leap of faith, and that actually is still not enough. Leoric gets the kill. Pyroblast. It looks like Venus was not able to channel that, and he is going to go down to the drain life of this Leoric. Always have the presence of mind not to pick presence of mind. So I discovered a new combination. You have Leoric and Tomb with a Chromie Slowing Sands inside, and then a Lightning Breath from Diablo, or even Deathwing, and you have the Slow Cooker. Because the Slowing Sands, if you don't know, like a crock pot, if you will. I call it a Slow Cooker, but crock pot, Slow Cooker, same. I'm sure there's another name for it. Sup Tireless, how you doing, bud? Speaking of Presence of Mind level 20 for Kael'thas. Increase Pyroblast explosion radius by 50%. Heroes that are hit by Flame Strike or have Living Bomb spread to them reduce the cooldown of Pyroblast by 10 seconds. And Pyroblast baseline is 100. On the opposing side, it is the Arrival of God for Deathwing, so he's got all the level 7 talents, plus the landing damage, Hellstorm Diablo, Buried Alive Leoric, Slowing Sands Unraveling we talked about, and the Ancient Flame for Jalexstrasza. Alexstrasza.
Way to go, dude!
What?
Right!
What? Out of nowhere. All right, well, I'm not going to complain. Stark, thank you for 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you.
Blue team has summoned a mortar punisher.
Gifting as an apology for thoughts? You don't have to gift subs for having thoughts. I have thoughts all the time. They're dumb, so I usually just don't say anything. I had one smart thought yesterday to compliment the pretty woman at the cash register at the grocery store. She complimented me on my Black Sabbath t-shirt. We ended up talking about metal music for like 5 minutes. And then as I was leaving, I go, I guess I get my groceries every Wednesday now. Bottom lane keep does go down. We've got Volcanic Dog stepping up right now. Get them digits. I'm a little too nervous for that one. But you know what? I will trepidatiously dip my toe in the water of attempting to be nice. And maybe do that eventually. We do have MVP getting overpowered. That's going to be an Entomb for Leoric. Diablo comes in with the Shadow Charge, and Chromie finds the kill into Dahaka. The core shielding is dropping. It's looking promising for a victory here for the Automaniacs. Diablo's currently focusing on taking down Blaze with that Lightning Breath and has the Hellstorm level 20. Volcanic Dog does go down, but so does the core, and it is going to be the members of CM Daybreak falling in this series. It's a 2-1 score. Automaniacs takes the series 2-1. Get her battle tag? Oh god, stop it, chat. Thanks for the cast. You're welcome. I'm glad. GG Automaniacs. Thank you again, Stark, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the cast. Oh, you don't have to thank me. You don't have to thank me at all.
Ow, my balls.
Okay, I'll take that, though. That is one of my favorite alerts that we have on the channel, because it's cheap, it's funny, and it always brings a smile to my face. Thank you, Venus, for the 69 bits. And thank you all for the kindness. We are not done casting, by the way. We do have more Heroes of Storm casting today. As I said, the anti-inflammatory drugs are kicking in. I can actually turn my neck rather than having to turn my entire upper body.
Well, Homer, I guess you're the winner by default.
Default! Woohoo! The 2 sweetest words in the English language. Default! Default! Default!
Thank you, Cav. Alrighty. Twitch prediction. How many level 1 stacks for Kael'thas? 39 or less. Pay out the people. There you go. Nice casting. Thank you. Thank you all for the kindness. As I said, today's going to be a good day, and we're going to make it a good day.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribed.